Jorge Garcia loves to fish.
Something that I just really enjoy. It relaxes my mind and gets your mind off from work.
Yet, using the word love to describe his affection for angling is a lunker of an understatement. For him, fishing has been a lifelong passion that some might even call an obsession.
I started fishing probably since I was about 10 years old, 13 years old. I used to go to the city park lakes right after school on my own, and I would catch these caterpillars from the trees, and I would catch these little bluegills, and ever since that I found a passion for fishing.
Garcia, who is a resident of Henderson, Colorado, spends more than 200 days a year fishing. With so much of his time spent on the water, stories and photos of big fish have become commonplace.
This guy is 32 inches, and he was about 12 pounds. This one here is one just a little bit bigger than that one, and I would say about 34, 35 inches, about 14 pounds. I've caught, a lot of 8 pounds, a lot of 5s.
But on April 16th, 2021, while fishing at a small public lake in northeast Denver, Garcia hooked into something that even he did not expect.
I had been tying these leeches, these black leeches, and I wanted to try them for trout because I knew there's trout in there. They had just stocked it. So right after work, I would go, for about 2 weeks, I was going out there every day after 4 o'clock, and I started catching these trout. And then one day I caught this bass, but I didn't know it was a bass. I thought it was a carp because I could see him from a distance, and I go, oh, darn carp. So when I brought it in closer, I could see, oh, that looks like a smallmouth bass. Sure enough, it was I don't know how big it was. I know it was a big smallmouth bass. So I don't know, it took me about 7-8 minutes to get him because I used real light line. And I landed him, so I took it home and I weighed it.
Garcia's smallmouth weighed more than 7 pounds and measured 22.5 inches. The football-shaped bass also boasted an impressive 17.5-inch girth. Based on these stats, Garcia soon realized that his bass was big enough to potentially qualify as a new Colorado state record.
So that night I was thinking about it, and I go, I wonder what the state record is. I had no idea. That wasn't my goal at all. So I started Googling, and I told my wife, hey, look at this. My fish is bigger than, I think the record was 6.11 ounces, as far as I know. And I go, mine was 7.14.
Unfortunately, Garcia did not submit his fish to Colorado Parks and Wildlife to have it officially weighed and inspected. He also froze the fish shortly after catching it, which closed the door on any chance it had to be included in the official record books.
It's a great fish. George's fish, it's a unofficial 7-pound fish. For Colorado, for a smallmouth, that's very large. Our state record, 6 pounds, 11 ounces. And you just don't see fish like that here, So anytime you get to A, catch a fish like that, or B, see it, that's awesome. To be an official state record by weight fish, the fish has to be kept, the fish has to be brought to a state certified scale. It has to be witnessed by a CPW employee that signs off on the application. And then that application gets sent in to our headquarters to get verified and made official.
Colorado Parks and Wildlife tracks fish records by weight in 49 different species categories. Colorado's official state record smallmouth, which weighed 6 pounds 11 ounces, was caught by Raymond Ong at Aurora Reservoir in 2011. Ong's record will remain in place until a larger smallmouth is caught and officially weighed and certified by Colorado Parks and Wildlife. Although he's not an official state record holder, Garcia says that he is thrilled to have caught a once-in-a-lifetime fish.
Like I said, it caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for it. I'm not a record seeker. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to a certified scale or have some witnesses there when I caught it. But I have a brother that's a taxidermist, so I want it mounted, because I like to mount fish, especially now that I know it could have been a state record.
While Garcia enjoys the challenge and thrill of catching trophy-sized fish, he says that helping others discover the joy of fishing is by far his biggest reward.
I got some good old memories here I used to volunteer with the organization, the Wounded Warrior programs, and put the guys on fish. Especially I like helping kids, with fishing, and the smile when they catch a fish. It's a little fish, but the little kids to them, that's, especially when they catch the first fish, that's that smile that they, so.
Colorado Parks and Wildlife recently revised and updated its state fishing records program, providing even greater opportunities for sportspersons to be recognized for their angling accolades. For more information about Colorado state fishing records or to purchase your 2021 fishing license, please visit our website.